you have to check in as well, like an airport at the train station, to check your ticket. It's a lot wider than the river in Vang Vieng, the Nam Som River. This is the Mekong River. Okay, so you have to pay to see there's a temple at the top of the this mountain here, and it's 30,000 kip. Oh, no. There you go, putting flowers on. Yeah. So there is a Vang Savannah Hotel, which is just one street down. It's the same owners. So that's the room. Good morning and welcome to today's video. Well, we've just checked out of our hotel in Vang Vieng, and it was about 10 minutes away in the tuk-tuk. He's just dropped us off and we're in the train station now, Vang Vieng train station. What you have to do is, when you're getting on the train, it's like a bit like at the airport. You have to run your luggage through an X-ray machine, and they didn't say nothing last time, but this time they made me open my luggage up, my big backpack. They said there were scissors. Have you got any scissors? Well, I had got some scissors. And to be honest, they're a little bit abrupt. They're on the aggressive side. You know, he was almost shouting, "Scissors, scissors!" And I says, "Yeah, I've got some scissors. Not allowed." The one was okay. He says, "Sorry, sir, you can't take scissors." So I says, "Okay, no problem." But the young lady, he was quite abrupt. Okay, it was just more of it's more of a hindrance than anything, having to open all your stuff up, but never mind. So we've just got to wait for the train now. It's you have to check in as well, like an airport at the train station, to check your ticket and your passport, and you have to be sort of 30 minutes before the train departs. So we've got about, I don't know, we've got about half hour to wait now, and then we're going to Luang Prabang. Okay, so I'll see you later. So we've just arrived in Luang Prabang. The journey took just over an hour actually, so it didn't take as long as what it was supposed to do. And we just let the crowd go through. See all the people trying to get through there. And there's the train. But yeah, smooth journey. You know, excellent trains, really clean. They're large as well, wider, a little bit higher than the trains in the UK. The only problem is well, the people, some of the people pushing their way through, they just don't know how to form an orderly queue. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult when they're all trying to push and rush their way through. You know, barging their luggage into you and nearly tripping you up and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, okay, we're going through, yeah. Okay, so the lady just asked us to go through. So going through. We were just waiting for the queue to go down. But they like you off the platform, they do. You know, once you're off the train, they want you out. Which is not a bad thing, I suppose. I don't want people loitering about in the station. Okay. There are ATMs as well. They have ATMs at the station, so you've got to get some money. So those are useful. Okay. So I'll see you once we get in Luang Prabang. And that's the road where our hotel is, where we've just come out, up the top there. Seeing you have all like narrow walkways that join, like intersections off the roads. There's the one that side. And at the moment, oh, there's rooms there. Most of these hotels and guest houses, there are no vacancies. There's one or two that are saying rooms available. They all have little signs on the front, so it looks like people, they just walk around and sort of go to reception and book that way, as opposed to pre-booking them. That's one way of doing things, I suppose. Welcome everybody. The Khon Savanh guest house. Okay. And it has been raining this morning. And it was raining a little bit yesterday as well, so it's overcast, around 23 degrees. So similar to UK weather in the summer, early spring. And that's the Mekong River. So we're just going to go for a walk down this way, and we should walk into the historic centre of Luang Prabang. There's a street out there. I wonder if there used to be a building there. Probably, there probably was. Probably was. And you have the riverside restaurants here. Oh, look at that. That's unusual, isn't it? The old sort of Jeep. Look. Seats on the back. Is it a tuk-tuk? Seats on the back as well. Maybe it is a tuk-tuk.
Hello, tuk-tuk waterfall.
Hello, morning. Not yet. Sorry, maybe later. Hello there, morning. It looks like they're building like a new restaurant or something out on the riverfront. The restaurant on the corner where we're just passing now, that looks good. We'll come back there later. I think they do a cappuccino. And this is the way we're going to go. That's another hotel there, or guest house, rooms available. And I've looked on the GPS this morning, and there are lots of temples, and it is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the long-standing and strong religious the temples and there's a lot of Buddhist temples here, and the culture, the long-standing culture. That's the word I was looking for. Back to the wild. Oh, there is an elephant conservation centre. That's around here somewhere. Oh, it's raining again. I can feel it on my hand. There's a coffee shop here. Yeah, we'll come back there later. We'll go to the other one. One thing I have noticed here that's different to Vang Vieng is there's less dust, a lot less dust here. It's a lot cleaner. They have proper pavements, and the ones in Vang Vieng tended to be a lot of dirt tracks, and that was what caused the dust. Not so here, not so much anyway. I haven't noticed it. But there's the boats. These are the boats, or long boats, or whatever you call it. And some of them are pretty long. Look at that. And the cruises down the Mekong River. It's a lot wider than the river in Vang Vieng. The Nam Som River, this is the Mekong River. It's much wider and a lot deeper as well. Okay, let's carry on. So another thing, this is a little tip here with the ATMs, the ones that I've found anyway so far. Oh, what is that? No, it's just a branch. I'm just looking up at these trees here. They are coconut trees, because they have banana trees here as well. I'll just show you. See, I was up there looking, you can see the coconuts on the top. Yes, the ATM machines. Sort of 100,000 kippies. $50. Sorry. $5. So you can see that it's not got that much value. 1 million kippies, $50. Now the most you could get out of these ATMs, the ones that I tried, was 1.5 million kip at a time, which is $75, about £68, something like that. Doesn't go very far, so you have to keep going to the ATM. And when I first went, I was trying to take like 6 million out, and it just cancelled it every time. And in the end, it just says, get in touch with your bank, give me the card back. I got no money, and so I was panicking a little bit then, thinking I've got no money, I can't access my account anymore. I thought it had shut the account down, but it hadn't. I tried again later, and I had to ask someone. I said, what's the, because it didn't say what the maximum amount was, but I worked it out in the end that I was asking for too much. But it didn't tell you that the maximum amount was 1.5 million. A guy in the street, I asked him, he told me that. So be aware of that. You can only get 1.5 million at a time. It's different in other parts of Laos. In Vientiane, I was withdrawing 6 million kip at a time. Oh, and that's the relevance as well. It's not just inconvenience of having to go to the ATM regularly. If there's not one close to your hotel, there's a fee. And that's so every time you use it, it's 30,000 kip, which is not a lot. It's $1.50. So we're just going to have a lazy day, really, just having a look around Luang Prabang for the first time. A cafe and restaurant there. Order here. Okay, so you have to pay to see there's a temple at the top of the this mountain here, and it's 30,000 kip each, which is $1.50 each. So it's relatively cheap. And there's a stupa, look there right at the bottom. Give you a look at that. And these are the steps that we're going up now. I'm not sure how high it is or how many steps there are, but here we go. Here we go. They're not steep steps really. I'm not saying that though. I can sort of feel it on my legs already. It's a bit like the Dragon Cave in Kanchanaburi. You have the giants there. Everybody calls them giants. I don't know what the proper term is, but that's what she says. Giants. No, it's not as easy as I thought. Good leg workout. Good workout on your quads. Up. Up we go. Oh wow, there's a bit of a breather. Bodhi tree site at Mount Phusi, Luang Prabang province, the Mekong Ganja Cooperation. December 2024. Oh wow. You have the seven-headed dragon there. That's typical of Buddhist culture, to protect the Buddha, also known as the Naga. They're still working on this there, you can see that. I'm not sure how far this is to the top, but we're just going to have a bit of a break. Okay?
I'm okay.
She's okay. Okay, so we're just going to have a bit of a break. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we've just bought a couple of these little flower gala type things from the gentleman over there. We're going to put them on the stand there for the Buddha. Let's have a look. Here they are. There's the one. Look, got two. Everybody has one as well. Okay, she's just doing a little prayer there. Okay, so we're just going to put them on now. There you go. Putting their flowers on. There you are. And with all the other ones. And that there is the Bodhi tree. And a lot of the funding has come from India. Okay, so we're just going to carry on. up to the temple at the top of this mountain. Okay, so I'll see you up there. So we've reached the top, and well, it was worth the climb for the view. It's excellent viewpoint of Luang Prabang. I'll show you that now. So you can see some of the temples, and well, you've got a 360 view from here. You can see all the way around. The mountains as well. Of course, there's a river, Mekong River. Just go over this side. And of course, there's a temple. There's a temple from the front. Another small building by the side of it. I don't think it's any longer in use. I mean it's a very old temple, and there is a story behind it actually. And when I go back down, I'll take a shot of the screenshot of the information board, and you can read about that if you want to. Oh, it's just a way down there. Nice little store as well. If you want a snack or a drink, tired, want to rest? We can go down now and get a drink. Okay, so we're just going to make our way down, and we're going to get some refreshments. A cup of cappuccino, I think, is in order. The ice cold bottle of water. Okay. Okay, so this is inside the temple, very small temple, and many of the local people come here and make offerings to the Buddha. So we're about halfway down now, and the information board, which I mentioned earlier, it's just there, so I'll show you that. It's not the full background of it, but it's just a little bit of information. You might want to read that. So it is the mountain, it's called Mount Phusi. And it tells you about an old Lao folk story. Okay? All right, let's carry on down, and I'll see you when we get down there. Okay, so on our way back to the hotel, we've just found this little restaurant up one of the side streets, and we've come in for a drink and a snack. So I'll just give you a quick little look through the menu. But we are going to go for this one here. It's called kimbap. It's like a sushi type food with there's some sauce there, a dip. So another one what they have. Kimchi stew. Tuna kimchi. Tofu.
เอามะม่วงกับดราก้อนฟู้ดปั่นรวมกันได้เลยได้เนาะ
Will you order the cappuccino?
Yes.
Do you have a soda water?
แล้วก็โซดา
Cold? Chilled?
แช่เย็นเนาะโซดาแช่เย็น
Or ice in the
เอาน้ำแข็งด้วยค่ะ
Okay, so we've just put our order in there. The lady's gonna. She's just checking there.
มะม่วงกับดราก้อนฟู้ด
So we put our order in, and we're just waiting for the food now, waiting for them to cook it, and the waitress to bring it over to us. And just a quick note there, I did go to an ATM just and got some money from there, and that one I did take more than the 1.5 million. I got 2 million out, and actually you might have been able to have taken out up to your limit. I didn't try, but I will next time. So there are different ATMs from different banks. I can't remember the name of the other one, which I used first. But that one was a JDB. I think you can take out there whatever you've got in your account, okay? So I'll see you when the food is delivered, when the food is, when they've cooked it and they bring it over, okay? So the waitress has just brought the drinks over. She hasn't brought the food yet. I think they cooked that fresh because it's took about 15 minutes, so they must be cooking it fresh. But I've had a nice, refreshing glass of soda water there. Ah, that's good. That's really good. There's my cappuccino there, look. And you've had a mango
Smoothie.
mango smoothie. Oh, you tried it yet?
No, I try later. I take photo first.
Very good.
Very good.
Okay, so Yuvadi has given her smoothie the thumbs up. She did want a mixed fruit, dragon fruit as well, but they've run out of dragon fruit, unfortunately. Okay, so we're just waiting for the sushi to turn up. Food was good, cappuccino was good, and we've just paid the bill. It was 170,000 kip. Okay, thank you. There's my change there. 30,000 kip change, which is, I'm just trying to work out how much that is now off the top of my head. 100,000 is $5. So 770. It was about $8, which is not too bad for a smoothie, cappuccino, bottle of water, and the sushi. But, okay, so just hold that for a little bit for me. Okay, nice little restaurant. Let me just give you a quick look of that. They're all sitting outside. It's just a quick look inside. A couple of people on the laptops there. I don't want to disturb them. There's another seated area outside. Okay. Good food and a reasonable price, just in the historical quarter by the Mekong River. Okay. So we didn't get into the museum. We were trying to find a ticket booth or how much it was, but I actually think it's free. But they do close. It closes at 12 o'clock, I believe. So we'll come back another day on that one. Now we just got to go back to the hotel. Okay. There's a car here, so we don't want to get knocked over. Hello. I think those are some of the the village people, the Hmong people. Just going to do a video on the room where we're staying in Luang Prabang. I'll just show you around. This is the room here. So there's just a plane going over. The hotel, it's very close to the airport. Okay, and this is the Vang Savannah One Boutique Hotel. There is a Vang Savannah Hotel, which is just one street down. It's the same owners. So that's the room. Spacious room, quite spacious. It is quite spacious. Probably about, it's 301 square feet. I'm not sure what that is in meters, but you can work it out if you want to. There's the bed. Bed's medium, sort of soft to medium, comfortable. The windows do open up. You've got like a sofa there. It's not actually a sofa, but like a chair sofa if you like. A fridge, small fridge. Table what you can work on. It's a desk table. get the 2 complimentary waters per day. There's a kettle, and they have a supply you with coffees and powdered milk as well. Little stool there for you to work on the desk. A flat screen TV, big wardrobe to keep your clothes in. And they do have coat hangers, which is useful. Believe it or not, I've been in hotels where they haven't got coat hangers. So, you know, what's the point of a wardrobe with no coat hangers? There's the safety deposit box at the bottom, look. Quite big. You can fit a 14-inch laptop in there. There's some storage room underneath. You know, sometimes you can fit your case in there. Oh, have you seen the TV? And it's got this traditional Lao feel about it, with the dark wood effect. A lot of them tend to be like that, and they're an all timber construction. The frame is timber, the walls are made out of timber. The only thing that it has a little bit of non-timber are the roof tiles. Okay, there's the air conditioning. It's right over the bed. It's quite powerful, but it's right over the bed. I don't like that. It's like a draft blowing on you, you know. So I don't like those. But the fan saves the day. There is a fan as well, so I'm using the fan. And the fan, it does keep the room cool, but it doesn't make you feel like you're sitting in a fridge, like that air conditioning can. This is a bathroom. That's a basin there. Got a mirror, which is useful if you're having a shave, that sort of stuff. Little shelf there for your shampoos and all that sort of thing. And there is a separate shower area there, which is good. I'm not a fan of baths really, and standing in baths for showers. There's the toilet. So it is a semi-wet room, because one of the showers there, look, the water just falls onto the floor. But the shower's fairly powerful. Nice and hot the water gets. And that's the room. It's close to the Mekong River, about a 2-3 minute walk away. Central to a lot of the other things as well. It's close to the night market. There is a daytime market, and it's close to the historical centre. So close to a lot of the attractions. I'll just show you outside, because there is a balcony as well, which you can sit on at the front. There is. Oh, it's raining. There's a little area where you can sit at the table there, look. And there's everything. And you do have a free breakfast, which is included in the price. There you go. I'll just have a quick look at the menu there. That's what you get with the breakfast. And what I'll do is, when we have our breakfast, I will show you that when we have it another day. But there's the balcony there, look. That's the courtyard, and the reception's just down there, under that cover, where the table and chairs are there. And the guy who owns it, he's got a little room right at the front. Okay, so yeah, it's a good room, good size, close to all the attractions, comfortable bed, the shower's good. On the Wi-Fi, yeah, it's got Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. And so far, it's been pretty good, pretty fast. You know, it's uploading my videos onto YouTube, you know, fairly quick. So it's been okay. You know, whether the speed goes up and down, I'm not sure yet. We've only been here sort of a day. Okay, free breakfast included, and I haven't told you how much it cost yet. It's $157 for 4 nights. Now I'll convert that into some different currencies, and I'll put that on the video later. Okay then, so I'm going to end the video there. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like, share and subscribe. Watch out for my other videos, which will be coming out very soon, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.